Why you should never underestimate a Sigma male. Fiercely independent, always taking a unique approach to life, never fitting into traditional gender roles, often highly intelligent, creative, and focused. You all must have definitely guessed whom we are talking about. Yes, we're talking about why you should never underestimate a Sigma male. Sigma males are silent predators who hide in the shadows, ready to pounce at any moment. Sigma males are the personification of danger, as they have the power to wreak havoc on society. They have the capacity to manipulate and control anyone around them due to their enigmatic and powerful presence. But what is it about them that makes them so dangerous? And why should we be so suspicious of them? Stay tuned to find out. Let's dive into the video. Sigma males are typically solitary people. It is not accurate to say that Sigma males dislike being in the company of other people. Instead, it implies that they rarely require the company of others in order to have a good time. On the other hand, when they are around people they care about, they are pleasant and friendly. Sigma males are able to bend. Sigma males are able to adapt to almost any circumstance, in contrast to alpha and beta males, who are more set in their preferred personalities and environments. They are able to perform well in a variety of social settings with varying team compositions and even when operating outside of their comfort zones. Sigma males are authentic versions of themselves, regardless of who they are with. Sigma males have a tendency to be themselves regardless of who else is around, in contrast to other people who may have a tendency to be around other people or present a certain face to society. It's a remarkable quality because they will be more or less the same person when they are by themselves as they are when they're with other people. Sigma males are able to lead without imposing their will on others. People have a tendency to think of alpha males when leadership is mentioned. Although their approach to leadership is a little bit different, Sigma males can also make for excellent leaders. Instead of trying to establish their dominance or authority, they prefer to lead by setting an example or communicating with one another. With a well-rounded approach to leadership, Sigmas will be successful in getting what needs to be done. Sigma males have excellent listening skills. Sigma males have a reputation for being excellent listeners because they understand the importance of maintaining silence and showing respect when other people are speaking as a matter of common courtesy. They place a higher priority on the information rather than the volume, which enables them to both listen carefully and contribute when necessary. Sigma males have a murky sense of right and wrong. Sigmas typically have a clear sense of right and wrong even in murky situations. In this regard, they might have a sympathetic attitude towards certain individuals rather than passing immediate judgment on those individuals. In addition to this, it develops in them the ability to think critically and analyze issues from all angles before making a decision. Sigma males brush up on their social skills. As a result of their lack of emotional reactions and their forthright manner when communicating, Sigma men can give the impression that they are either uninterested or brusque. The fact that they are such good listeners makes it inevitable that some people will find this behavior impolite. They're not trying to be deceptive in any way, so they do not use flowery language or flattery. Sigma males are able to integrate themselves into friend groups, but they do not rely on these groups. Because Sigmas are adaptable, it's not difficult for them to integrate themselves into a variety of social settings or get along with others. On the other hand, this does not imply that they are dependent on their friends or social groups. They don't need the approval and happiness of others to have a good time. They can be themselves regardless of who they associate with. Sigma males determine their course for the future. Sigma males succeed or fail according to their own standards, in contrast to alphas, who do well in a high-functioning environment, and betas, who do well in a passive, low-stress environment. They are aware that they have control over their destinies, and are therefore less constrained by the society or environment in which they live. They accept full responsibility for both their actions and the results of those actions. Sigma males have a propensity for maintaining intimate but limited social circles. Sigmas typically do not feel the need to have a large number of friends or to impress large groups of people. They would much rather have a smaller group of friends that they are able to trust and who are on the same wavelength as they are. Although it may give the impression of being antisocial, it's not. Sigma males do not require any outside assistance. Sigmas place a higher value on independence than almost anything else, and they'll make every effort to be entirely self-sufficient in every facet of life. They do not want to be dependent on anyone for the fundamentals of life and work to develop their skills so that they can lead an independent existence. Sigma males do not shy away from taking chances. Sigmas deviate from established career and life paths very infrequently, and they almost never take the path less traveled. They have a strong aversion to artificial social structures and confinement, preferring instead to break free and pursue their own interests. Additionally, they are willing to accept the risks that are associated with making such a decision. Sigma males don't crave attention for themselves. Males who identify as Sigma don't look for others for approval or attention. When they do obtain it, however, they do not rely on it in any way and do not thrive because of it. They are more likely to blend into the background, where they'll listen and observe, as opposed to being the focus of attention. The majority of men who watch this channel are probably thinking about ways in which they can adopt some of the characteristics of Sigma male. Sigma males require self-confidence. Self-reliance and problem-solving are essential. Be aware of your strengths and weaknesses and always improve. To achieve your goals, you must focus on your life and work hard. There are famous people with a Sigma demeanour. Steve Jobs. Apple was founded by Steve Jobs, who went on to become one of the world's most prosperous entrepreneurs. He was a creative genius who revolutionized our way of life and work. James Dean. James Dean, who is often considered to be one of the most famous anti-heroes of all time, was a Sigma male long before the phrase was ever coined. He was a talented actor who deviated from the standards that were common in Hollywood. Orson Welles. Citizen Kane made the actor, director, and screenwriter Orson Welles famous. He also worked in radio and theater. Welles was ahead of his time, thus he often clashed with studio executives over artistic autonomy. He was very outspoken, which often got him in trouble. He was fearless. Orson was once blacklisted by Hollywood. Leonardo da Vinci. One of the most accomplished individuals in the fields of art, architecture, music, and science, Leonardo da Vinci is widely regarded as one of the most brilliant minds in human history. He was well known for his forward-thinking ideas and for always being willing to question the established order. Leonardo was also interested in nature. His notebooks contain thoughts on art, science, and nature. Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise is a well-known actor as well as a producer, and he's worked in the entertainment industry for more than 3 decades. He's famous for the action movies he has starred in and for his charming personality. In addition, Cruise has been very vocal about the Scientology beliefs he holds. He's one of the world's biggest movie stars, despite being short. Unlike other Hollywood elites, Cruise stays politically neutral. We are grateful that you've been watching our channel. Do take time to view, subscribe, and leave a comment on our channel. And to continue expanding, we are going to need your love and support. Thanks for watching.